Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about Polkastarter, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So let's get straight into the video intro now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. If you're a new visitor, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so when I upload my videos, you can get notified immediately. Alright guys, so Polkastarter, you may be familiar with this. I have done another video on Polkastarter. You can go back and have a look at that one if you're not sure how this platform works. However, pretty much what the MO says on the website, which is decentralized, the way your ideas raise capital. Be the first to join Polkastarter, a protocol built on cross-chain token pools, auctions enabling projects to raise capital on a decentralized and interoperable environment based on Polkadot. So now what they've recently done is they've got these pools. They call them pools, but they're basically projects that launch on Polkastarter. And the recent ones were Spider DAO, Maha DAO, and Fire, and Exceed Me. Okay, and the recent one which just happened today was TENET, and that just closed today. So as you can see by looking at these pools, they have basically a private and a public. Basically what this means is if you want to get into these projects, you have to stake POLS. Okay, so POLS is basically their token. All right, so it's got 100 million market cap, roughly about 47% of the supply is already out, and it's about 94 cents. So this could be a prospect next year. I'm sorry, not next year, this year, 2021. I keep on thinking it's next year. We're already in 2021. This can be a possible project, that a coin that you could just buy and appreciate, even if you don't participate in the pools. However, I do want to point out some things that you must know for this project to be successful, for this coin to go up in value, because that's what we all want, right? We want to invest in these projects that go up in value. And what I found was with these pools, now I have applied for these, but I didn't get in, obviously, because I'm not a big fan of this PLOS system, Polkadot system, because what it does is it really kind of screws over the little guy. And they used to have 1500 POLS staked to get into these private sales. And as you can see here, 133 got in here, and 235 got in there, and 117 go in there. So it's very limited. Right? We're only talking a small number of people will be able to get into these launch projects. And before it was only 1,500 that you could stake into a wallet, but now they've changed it to basically 3,000 POLS, which is, if we go here, we put 3,000, it's $2,864. And you have to buy this token and then just leave it in your wallet, and they will just check all the wallets, and you have to make sure that it's there for 7 days prior to the launch of the pool. All right, they call these featured pools, or they're basically the projects. And what this does is it forces you to, one, invest in the project to get the best price. Okay, so that's what these pools are for. They're preferential treatment to people that stake POLS. And I know it's their system; they can do what they want, but what it does is, in effect, it's just basically saying, okay, if you got essentially $3,000, you can get first dib at these projects. Again, it's their system. But what it does is it's cutting out the small people. It's cutting out the people that are just starting in DeFi, that want to get in for $50 to $100. They're interested in Polkastarter, and they want to get involved in some of these pools. And that's what it's doing. It's alienating the people with investment money and the people that don't. All right. and I think that I don't think this is a good long-term strategy because well, it's gonna annoy a lot of people and it's gonna put people off, and it's gonna put people off the coin. Because you're going to get annoyed because you want to get in these projects, but you can't because you don't have $3,000, and then, you just move on. Whereas if they just make it a little bit more leveling, just have a bit more of a leveling playing field, I think this would be better for them, and it would attract a lot more new investors. So this is the one that just launched today, TENET. So this is what you need to be aware of with this project, even though that this is already sold out. Okay, and only these investors got in, 235 in this pool and 117 in this pool. Is that here the public round will be on Tuesday, January the 5th, which is today, about 2 hours ago. The total amount is 300,010. All right, which is not that much at all. And the price per 10 in the public round is $1 per 10. I guess when writing this article, when it was written 3 days ago, if we go back to the price of Ethereum, they anticipated it to be, let's see, they anticipated the price of Ethereum to go up because back then it was 729. Okay, and when they launched today, the ratio per ETH was 900. So you got 900 per tokens per ETH. So I don't know whether when they wrote this article and they thought we'll just make it $1, and then they didn't anticipate Ethereum to go up. Okay, so the last 2 days Ethereum has gone from 729 to as high as 1100. So that's a massive increase. That's basically $400, or about 40%. If we look at this last 7 day, 40%. It's gone up 40%. I don't think they anticipated for this. So what they should have done was they should have just said, well, they did say it, but they didn't implement it, or they didn't. Maybe they've gone back on their word, I'm not sure, but they didn't implement it. See, it says the price per 10 token is at the public round is $1. All right, so I'm assuming that this is the public round because it says this public round will open on Tuesday, January the 5th, on the 5th at 3 p.m. UTC, which is basically public round here. There it is there, okay? So that's it there, and they've said it's 900. So they set the price at 900 per ETH, which is, when they set this price here, it was about 1,015 in effect, 1,015, okay? Which makes it $1.12, not $1 as they stated. Okay, maybe they just didn't anticipate the price of Ethereum going up, and then they've said that it's 900. So in effect, they should have moved this. They should have put 1,000. They should have put 1,010 per Ethereum, because the price of Ethereum now is 1,035. But they didn't. They just put 900. So investors basically paid more. Investors paid $1.12 instead of $1, as they said. Okay, so let's just go and look at the pros and cons. Okay, so the pros are it's a decentralized way to raise funds, and that's always a good thing. Projects are vetted and unlikely to scam, although it's not a guarantee. I think that this is what brings transparency to DeFi. That's my third point here. And investors can come into Polkastarter and take advantage of these pools, because These pools here, they're averaging anywhere from a 2x to a 7x. I mean, depending on when you actually get into them. So they are profitable. I don't know what the results here on Exemi or the testnet prices are here, but obviously you'll know once they launch. If they launch on Uniswap, then you'll be able to figure out what you bought it at and then what the price is currently. But with Fire, actually let's go and have a look at Fire now. Let's see if that's listed. So Fire is 33 cents and it sold for 6,970. So Fire was roughly $729 for Ethereum at that point in time when it went on the sale, and they got 6,970 tokens, which is about 12 cents each. Now today Fire is 33 cents, which is 33 cents each. So obviously the price of Ethereum being so low back then helped it. And also the investors got a good price, and now it's gone up. So yeah, basically they 3x their money on this Fire public sale. So the coin value will be tied to the platform success, and this can be a pro or a con. As long as they keep on launching quality launches and quality projects, then the success of the POLS token will go up. And that's what you want to see as an investor. And also, they're plugged into the Polkadot ecosystem, which is going to help them get momentum because Polkadot's rocketing up in price, and a lot of these projects are building on Polkadot, so that's always a pro. Let's see the cons. Again, I already stressed this before, the limited allocation with the users. It's favoring people that can buy 3,000 POLS and then stake it, whereas it's disadvantaging newbie investors that have less and don't stake it. The allocation requires staking of the POLS token. So if you want to get the price, they force you to buy the POLS token. Now you can still apply without staking the POLS token, but you're not going to get allocation because the pools, the projects that always launch, they're always oversubscribed. As I mentioned before, it doesn't favor small investors, okay, because of they force you to stake POLS. The quality of the projects will determine the long-term growth, and this can be good and bad. Now we saw there's other projects that launched. One of them was LID, and that project is not going anywhere because they're just a launch platform that just promotes shit coins. All right, so this is what I'm saying about the quality of the projects. If the projects are great and they're good quality and they go well, then Polkastarter platform and the coin will go well. But if they're just promoting shit coins like LID, then it's going to fail, and LID is failing. Now another one that's very similar to this is TrustSwap, and they're trying to do a very similar thing, and I think that they've also got a good project, a good platform upcoming. So I've also done a video on TrustSwap, and the POLS token could drop if the platform does not have successful investors could lose their money. But that's pretty much like anything, any coin. If the value of the coin drops, then investors lose money like this. If the platform does not have solid projects, the price of POLS and people that buy it and stake it, you'll lose money. And lastly, the gas fee. Because there's a limited allocation, they're only giving like 1 Ethereum, which is to everyone, and there was only, as you can see, very limited investors got in. When you go to sell on Uniswap, because the gas fees are so high, it's going to outweigh you selling those coins fast. So you're going to have to wait for the gas fee to drop down, and hopefully the price of the token that you just bought to stay up for you to liquidate, and you don't have to pay too much in gas. However, if that doesn't happen and the price of the token plummets, right, and you're not prepared to pay $30 or $40 gas fee, all your profit is going to be eaten up in the gas fee, because right now Ethereum gas fees are in the 300s. It's ridiculous. So it's going to offset your allocation. If the allocation was larger and you were getting like 5 Ethereum or 10 Ethereum worth of tokens, yes, you wouldn't have a problem spending $20 or $30 to liquidate your coins. But that's not the case with the high gas fees. So that's a risk. Okay, just to conclude, if the platform can sustain launching quality projects, their ecosystem will grow and the value of POLS will go up. However, if it does not, it can turn into a risky investment for you very fast. Not only staking POLS, because you have to stake it to get the allocation, but if these projects are no good, guess what's going to happen? Your coins are going to plummet. So I still think that this project has promise, and I think that it can be one of those projects that can go well in 2021, but just so you know the risks, which I've just explained, it's very important that you understand them. And I'll put this sort of very similar to Trust Swap. They're trying to do a very similar thing, and I think that they're both have good potential in 2021. All right, guys, so let me know your thoughts. Have you participated in these POLS pools before, and what was your profit? Because right now they are getting profit and people are making money from it. Let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Don't forget to hit that bell notification and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
Are you new to crypto and DeFi? You're not sure how to navigate through the scams and keep away from the sharks trying to steal your crypto? This space can be very daunting for newbies. That's why we created 100xcryptoacademy.com. This is not just a course on DeFi, yield farming, and investing, but a real community of like-minded crypto enthusiasts who believe crypto is the key to financial freedom. You'll get 50+ HD on-demand videos, ongoing research analysis and pre-screened, ICO and pre-sales, 4 weekly webinars per month, with live Q&A, private access to our exclusive forum, and our vibrant Telegram group for live chat and updates. All for a low monthly investment. Check out our Patreon at 100xcryptoacademy.com.